Danny Sheehan says all 40 plus witnesses that David Grush interviewed are going to come forward this year. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, in this excellent interview with UFO Quickfire, Danny Sheehan, lawyer of David Grush and Lou Elizondo, is saying just what I said. All 40 witnesses are going to come forward this year. Let's give a listen.
Else he's going to have to say. As far as you're concerned, or as far as you're aware, how many first-hand whistleblowers are going to be coming forward or going public in 2024 this year?
40.
You think they're all going to go public this year?
Well, they've already presented their information in sworn form to the Senate Intelligence Committee. They've got documented proof behind what they've got, what they've said. There's a process going on right now between the Senate Intelligence Committee and the House Oversight Committee as to where, in which of the two houses they ought to come forward, what kind of hearings need to be coordinated between the two different houses of Congress so that they share equally, a democratically controlled Senate and a Republican controlled House, to kind of facilitate choreographing the coming forward with this information. And all of this is being choreographed in such a way that it's mounting pressure on those who have been resisting the 64-page bill. This sets up a controlled disclosure plan. That's what the bill does. But if they're not going to come on board with this kind of a systematic controlled disclosure process, then it's going to have to be done in this other way of just letting one after another of these 40 inside sources reveal their information in hearings until those who are resisting the controlled disclosure plan, come on board. At which point, then they'll set up that 9-person board that'll start reviewing the information and are going to be much more inclined to release more information. So that's the dynamic that's going on right now.
Now he's talking about Schumer Rounds and the gatekeeping committee, etc. So one might be inclined to think that this interview was done some months ago, but this interview was just released a day ago. So is he talking about possibly a revamping of the Schumer Rounds Amendment? Because we've heard the rumors that might be taking place as well. In any case, he's saying that all 40 witnesses are going to come forward in 2024. That's amazing. That's huge. I would love to see it. He's saying this is going to happen through a series of hearings. So hopefully those will be public hearings. That is amazing. At this point, I'll believe it when I see it. But here's hoping. And he's not the only one to be saying this. Jeremy Coril is also saying similar things.
Now, looking ahead to the rest of the year, what developments do you predict in the field of U.A.P. disclosures?
Well, look, man, I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot predict the future. I don't even know when my alarm clock's going to go off, even when I set it. But what I can say for sure is that people have been encouraged. They have come forward to me and to George Knapp. We are getting them in front of Congress. We are getting them in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee. And that information, some of it will be going public. So my prediction for 2024 is what I know is going to happen. More people are coming forward with firsthand direct knowledge of these government programs reverse engineering UFOs.
Are there any...
So there you go. Jeremy Coril directly corroborating what Danny Sheehan is saying with these witnesses coming forward through Congress. This is amazing. This is gangbusters information, guys. I love it. Again, fingers crossed that this actually plays out. Danny Silva is also commenting, if 40 first-hand whistleblowers that were involved directly with programs come forward, that would easily be the biggest day in the history of the subject and would probably cause disclosure. You'd think they'd have proof too. I won't be getting my hopes up, but it's fun to think about. Absolutely it is. And he's bang on. If they don't have proof, they don't have videos and pictures, it's not going to amount to full disclosure. And I don't think they're all 40 are going to come out at once. It sounds like there's going to be a series of hearings and, we'll get drips and drabs, but actually that'll be better if just one or two come out at a time, because then it'll continually push against the public consciousness and trickle out and little pebbles creating an avalanche. So could we be looking at that avalanche in 2024? Well, that's what people are saying. That's what Danny Sheehan and Jeremy Corbell are saying. So that is huge. If true, that would be tantamount to disclosure. Again, if they don't have proof, if they're not allowed to bring forward the evidence, will that really be disclosure, or will people regard that as hearsay and rumor, even though these are direct participants in these UFO crash retrieval and reverse engineering operations? To me, that's disclosure, but hey, I'm pre-sold. So, we're trying to reach the general public on this, and we're trying to galvanize the government into admitting this is real. So, so will they be allowed to bring forth this evidence? They're going through DOPSR, and they're being cleared to release certain informations, and it is really interesting that DOPSR is allowing this, at least for certain of this information. It's interesting because there is the cover up and the suppression of this information generally, but DOPSR seems to be clearing this stuff. So is DOPSR on the side of the angels? Are they neutral? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But either way, it sounds like some of these whistleblowers are going to come out this year, and they're going to have hearings in Congress, maybe some of these field hearings that Tim Burchett and Polina Luna were talking about the other day. This information is coming out. So let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. Facebook and Twitter links are below. Love to see you guys there. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, please consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store. See the link below, or by becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.